This is a surefire strategy to go to sleep faster, therefore improving the productivity of yourself the next day because you've slept better. It's going to be using something called the dopamine prediction error, which uses reverse psychology to trick your brain into being more relaxed and sleeping sooner. Hello, I'm Dylan, I'm 18, I coach lazy people to turn productive using tactical techniques and strategies that changed my life forever. I spent 5,000 hours or 210 days straight playing Call of Duty and other such video games, and now I effortlessly and easily boost through large banks of my work for my business, education and personal development goals. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over how I sleep sooner every single night. If you're anything like me, in the past you've struggled with sleep or you're struggling with it now. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you're watching this video at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, because before I was implementing strategies like this, I was that person. I was spending too long on my devices too late into the morning and the evening of when I'm supposed to be sleeping. This tanks my sleep, tanks my productivity, and allowed me to stay in this rut of procrastination with my only outreach being video games, which I got severely addicted to as a result. Therefore, I achieved nothing. I got stuck in this loop of procrastination, and this strategy helped me break free. So what do we mean by using reverse psychology to trick your brain into sleeping faster and being more relaxed? So you need to set yourself a hard task before you sleep, mildly effortful. So for me, I set myself a task of reading 5 pages before I sleep. But the trick is you anticipate doing the task. You're in bed, I need to read this book, I need to read 5 pages, I'll do it tomorrow. You allow your brain to slack. And why this is useful is because when you're anticipating stuff, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that's used to be attentive and focused in the work you're completing, is active, it's awake, and your brain's also releasing dopamine on the rise because it's trying to motivate you to complete the task. And then when you say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I don't need to do it now, your prefrontal cortex shuts off. You stop being attentive, you stop focusing, you stop using this effortful part of your brain, and dopamine, the neurotransmission of motivation and drive towards the work you're supposed to be doing, equally dips. And this dopamine prediction error, where you're anticipating being motivated and completing a task and then all of a sudden cuts out, then allows your brain to know that there's no action necessary, and it can go into the parasympathetic nervous state, where it implies the system to relax you, allowing you to rest further with more speed, and you'll be able to get into sleep better. So, simple terms, you set a mildly hard task, your brain anticipates you getting ready to complete the task, and then you tell yourself you don't have to do it. You saying you don't have to do it and allowing yourself to slack, in a sense, on the task that you're supposed to be doing, shuts off all the productive parts of your brain, allowing you to get into this dormant parasympathetic nervous state, which essentially means restful state. And then you can sleep faster, better, with more efficiency because of this strategy. So how can we implement this? I use reading. I say I'm going to read 5 pages before I sleep, and as I'm lying in bed, kind of half awake, half asleep, looking at the book that I need to be reading, I say, I'll do it tomorrow, and then off to sleep I go, because you're going from this attentive, effortful state to go and do this productive task, and then you just cut it off and you can go to sleep way faster because your brain's now not slowly bringing it down. You've just released it. I don't have to do it today. Boom, lights out. So you can use reading, you can use maybe writing, maybe journaling, maybe doing something else, but you need to keep it mild intensity. Don't set yourself something insane, because it would be too unrealistic for the brain to comprehend, and therefore you won't get many benefits from this protocol. But there is a secondary problem you might face. Obviously, I can hear you all in the comments saying, why are you preaching productivity but then saying people need to slack off in the work? The only caveat I would add is, if you are going to set this mildly effortful task, make sure you're at least doing it early in the day. So after I record this video, I'm going to read the book that I need to read, and then when I set myself the task of reading later, I've already done it. So technically, it doesn't really matter if I don't read the task. And obviously, Some people will say you're going to affect your discipline, you need to be more driven, you can't let yourself slack, because when you let yourself slack, you're going to let the seed of doubt be planted, which will make you less productive in the future. And I completely agree with that. But if you're generally down bad in sleep, if you're watching this video, it's 12, if it's 11 p.m, 12 a.m, 1 a.m, 2 a.m, you are down bad. So you may as well use all the tactics you can get and build discipline in other areas. So that's just my 2 cents. I hope you find it useful. Reverse psychology on your brain. The key takeaway from this video: set yourself a mildly effortful task before you sleep. As you're ready to sleep, say to your brain, oh, it's okay, I don't need to do the task, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't need to do it. And when you say you don't need to do it, your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that's focusing, keeping you awake and active, shuts off, and this dopamine prediction error where dopamine's rising, the motivation's rising, and it cuts out, all entwined together into allowing you to feel more restful, sleepy, and dormant than you were before. So hopefully this helps you sleep better, as it's helped me personally and a lot of people that I've taught it to. If you're looking to get more help from me on a more personal level, the link in the description will take you to a free one-to-one meeting with me, where I can analyze how I can help you become more productive using the tactical techniques and strategies that I preach on my channel. I help a lot of people implement into their day-to-day life. There is limited spaces. I only have room for an extra 5 people in the coming weeks, so please, if you're interested, check it out. I appreciate you for watching this video. Check this video out if you're interested in changing your life with productivity. Thank you very much for watching.